Okay, this is my playthrough of the Lightyear Frontier demo. I'll start a new game. I always call my save files Poo or Poo World or whatever. Anyways. I'm going to try to keep my opinions out of this playthrough so y'all can make your own decision if you like the game or not. I might pipe up with some commentary every once in a while because it is a little bit... I was gonna say something but I forgot. It doesn't matter. Okay. So I do like the look of the game. I think it's very pretty. This is all on low settings. If you increase it, it looks even better.
Finally, I'm getting through. That was quite the tumble you took there. Luckily, you're fine. Now flip that sucker sunny side up and hop in. We got a planet to explore.
Okay, so you can grab stuff when you're out of the mech with right click, and I kind of shoot it with left click.
One kind of starts expecting yes after 200 years. Name's PIP-3R. That's Piper for short. Up there in the sky. That blinking dot is yours truly. But enough introductions. Let's get you situated and make you at home.
So the vacuum hose can collect plants, as well as get water for your hose.
It never ceases to amaze. That magnificent mech. Those high-powered tools, and even that ship of yours. The farm mech project really was extraordinary. Such a shame that it got cancelled in the end. Hopping out for some fresh air.
That's not what I meant to do.
All right, let's get to work. It always puzzled me why Earth was so quick to give up on the farm mech project, sending us probes out to the edge of the galaxy to scan for hospitable planets. That was no small feat. Desperate times, I suppose.
It's like Super Mario Sunshine. A little bit.
Time for
Oh
some
my
manual
god.
labor.
There again. Okay. So as you can see, there's a bar in the top center. By clearing up all the slime, you can restore the area, and then it will give you access to new resources in that area.
Well, abandoning the Lightyear Frontier for Mars does make some sense. It was a lot closer and would sustain Earth's population, at least for a while.
I gotta say, the robot is a little annoying. It's a little, the frequency is too much. Yeah, this is cool in that the pickaxe and the regular axe are combined into one tool. You hold right click to do a chopping motion, and you hold left click to do kind of like a mining motion, but you can use it on whatever you want. It doesn't seem to matter too much. Oh, I missed one item. Sprout cannon. Did I not pick that up? I have it. Is it bugged out? We're gonna ignore it for now. Okay, let's see. What do we need? Plot and a shed. I'm gonna build it near here because there's water here.
We can make good use of this.
Kinda has a similar system of placing down the shadow of where you want that thing to be, and you have to have the resources and press E to add it. Oh my god.
Time for some action.
I wasn't having that problem before where I hold E and then it does the thing, but it's ejecting me from the mech, which is the same keybind. I feel like they should probably change those to be different. Okay. Now this is cool in that you can shoot it like a gun, and there's an upgrade where you can lock on to many different plots and then shoot it all at once. So I'll show that off because we'll get that soon.
Nice. This will hold it over until tomorrow.
Okay. Oh my god.
Let's get this show on the road.
This game has a weird mechanic where the structures will boost the efficiency of your production module. So if you have like an oil presser in it, it gives a chance to produce double every time it's making something. Seems to have like a snap mechanic. Okay. Also, there is over encumbrance in this game, but the only thing is you just can't run or jump in the mech, so it's not too bad. I wish games would get rid of it because I feel like it's an unnecessary mechanic unless it's like a PvP focused game. I don't think there's a need for it. Also, the audio's a little bit loud on OBS. Yeah, this should be a little bit better now. Okay. As you can see here, this is a little bit different. So here's the buff for being under the shed. You have a chance to produce duplicates. When you click on it, you produce one at a time, and there's a max queue of 5, so you probably want more than one. It's a little weird in that the other devices are just instantaneous crafts based on how much materials you have, so that's why it's a little bit inconsistent to me in terms of the design. It might not bother other people, but it was something that I noticed. Okay, we're gonna go collect aluminum, or aluminium, as they say across the pond. It's in this area. Also, there's a mechanic where you can create food for the animals. And then when you feed them, then it will give you extra resources the next day. So there's the little rat dudes here. And if you feed 3 of them, that nest is counted as being fully fed. And then it will give you like a uptick in resources. So far in the demo, there's like 3 nests per area. And I think just you have to feed them 3 times with the normal fodder, and then some areas have the other animals that require nice fodder. I think you gotta do 4 times per nest. If you abstract the mechanics, basically you're creating an item to get more resources, instead of just harvesting more resources. Okay, let's see now. Upgrade depot, place to sleep. Oh, yeah, okay. We have one over there. Let's pick that up first. Got some tea while we're at it. I believe this is the repeat item because I have everything. Yeah.
Just think about the thousands of people who initially came to the frontier, taking a chance on this one-way trip.
Oh, that's where
only
trees.
to get
Never mind.
abandoned.
Different.
But for generations, they've managed to thrive here. Your neighbors are quite tenacious, huh?
Piper, why don't you pipe down? Ha ha.
Look, I know you weren't sent here for a mission that's been canceled for nearly 2 centuries. You probably found that ship in a scrap heap somewhere and took off for greener pastures, right? No need to answer. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just happy to finally have some company.
The reason why I find the voice annoying when it's too frequent is when you're in the middle of like harvesting, crafting, designing, you don't want distractions. So other games have handled it better where you're going into like clearly a narrative segment and there's gonna be some story dropped on you and then there's a voiceover. I like that. So the most recent game I can think of is Tectonica, where it's just a cube that talks to you and then there's clearly segments where, oh, this is story time, so you're gonna have to listen to a story. Whereas this is just like, feels like incessant droning, just constant. Anyways, I've heard that some people like it, and that makes sense. I think if you want more of a narrative experience, you probably will like the voice. And if you want more of a, I'm an OCD rock punching tree chopping machine, you're probably not gonna enjoy it as much. Okay. One thing I do not like is this screen right here. So at the end of every day, you get a little transition screen.
Hey, hope you're well this fine morning. Those new mech parts made a world of difference. The best looking ride in the frontier for sure.
I didn't even get new mech parts. Anyways, it breaks the pace of the game. So I think for me, one thing I absolutely do not like is when the game takes away control from me. Unless there's a reason to. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I really hate it when the game does that. It would have made more sense if... Oh. Or what are we missing? Wood? Lock. Okay, there we go. Alright. Get an upgrade in the upgrade depot. So this is kind of your tech tree done through your mech. Once you go here, you can see there's traversal stuff. You can run faster and jump further. I feel like you might navigate through some areas with the jump. I'm not entirely sure. You get the standard, like, improve your tools, like your vacuum harvester, so you can get new materials. You get inventory space upgrades. I don't feel like there's a need for this unless you have to, like, jump somewhere. Because you don't slow down, you can still walk around. You got your saw, pickaxe upgrades here, and then you got your harvester, your planter and water upgrades here. We'll upgrade as much as we can. I don't think you can get power core in the demo. Here you can buy mech parts, and you can just pull them off like this, and then you shoot it off, and then you bring it down. Again, you hold right click and then just throw it at the mech, and then please, oh, stick on. Okay, now it's feeling. You're making me look bad here, game. All right. Okay. Then we will need... We don't really need a fodder oven, but I'll just put it here.
Now this should make things easier.
And then an assembler. Get some more aluminum, and then we'll go get the Pine Heights restored. And I'll also show the artifact stuff. So the reason why you can get out of the mech is there are areas where you cannot fit in a mech. I personally don't like it, the mechanic of getting out, because you feel very useless when you're not in the mech. Oh, it's only one, alright. You can't kill these animals other than the birds, which I think you can kill by stepping on them. They're invincible. I don't mind that too much, because not every game has to have killing, but it does feel a little forced, I feel like okay, there is a pool around here somewhere.
This old thing caught your eye, huh? It's an ancient megastructure. No way to tell what it was built for. Maybe it's just a
there's one over
huge
there, too.
art installation. Either way, it's no matter now. For all intents and purposes, it's just another mountain.
I'll get all the artifacts here too to show you what you could possibly expect in the full version of the game. Let me just grab some water real quick. You will just immediately die if you go into deep enough water. Okay. Okay, see these little tiny areas that you cannot get to in the mech?
I wonder what this could be.
It's a little bit of a, you know, like a navigation puzzle, but it's very simple.
Nice. Fine.
Also, one thing, the FOV feels very tight when you're out of the mech. I wish it was a little bit more, I guess, less claustrophobic feeling, but it is what it is.
I can't wait to analyze this. Nice. Fine.
Also get coal here.
I can't wait to analyze this.
This is what it means. It's just too repetitive with the voice lines. I don't need it every time. This is the only way to carry stuff, by the way. I wish you had inventory, but no.
What a fascinating discovery.
I don't remember if there were any on this side. Let me just double check. If I were a dev, I would have put one there, you know. Okay, I don't remember where the rest are. I know there's one up there. You get a recipe or a blueprint for a table, and I'm assuming that unlocks more narrative stuff. Oh, okay, all three over here. That's great.
I can't wait to analyze this. Nice. Fine. That's all we need. I have compiled our findings in the database.
This also unlocks blueprints if you get eggs. There's a starfish, I think, that also unlocks blueprints. It might be different in the full version, but most of the blueprints are purchased from the vendor, and I feel like they kind of made it easy to get money so that you could get all the blueprints early. I think it might be a little bit harder to get in the full version. Alright, let's go clean the area up. Okay, I thought I could reach it here, but no. Oh my god. There you go. Okay. There's also different kinds of wood, regular wood, softwood, and hardwood. So far in the demo, I don't know if there's more than that, but... Okay, we got the area now.
Whoa! That seems to have done the trick. The ecosystem in this region is adjusting itself lickety-split. In all my years, I've never seen anything like it. I sent countless reports to Earth, telling them this was it. A new home for humanity. There just might be hope for this planet yet.
Would you look at that? My scanners weren't lying. There really is someone out here in this corner of the frontier. The name's Dolores, but my friends call me Lola. And I'm your friendly neighborhood merchant. I'll add that dock of yours to my trading route. Catch me there if you need anything.
I do feel like most of the effort was put into how the game looks. There's a lot of, it just looks really nice when you look at the sunset, sunrise. Also, if you look at the right side on the pickaxe, like a nice little animation with the chainsaw, you know. Little touches here and there, but...
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Oh.
Not shooting. Pop! Into the soil it goes.
Plant fiber, okay. That can be solved very quickly. I like how all of these games that are like trying to be environmentally friendly and all of that, but no one cares about killing plant life. To most people, plant life doesn't count as life. It's just the animals mostly. Okay. Oh. I need plant oil, alright. Make some more then. Okay. Yeah, here's the strange table. You need noxious spore. I'm guessing you get that. I actually I don't know where you would get that. Okay. The red crystal is available from the area we just cleaned up, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Okay. Oh, we have a lockout for the seed shooter? Why was it doing it normally? I'll show you guys. If I hold right click, I can lock on and press left click to shoot all of them. So you can do one plot at a time after the first upgrade. And then once we get the water hose upgrade, we can water an entire plot in one go. Now let's show something goofy off. So if you look at your inventory, you have weights a weight limit here of 60. And the chests also have a weight limit of 60. This is by far the worst inventory management system I've seen in any survival crafting game made recently. It just makes it very impossible to do decent inventory management. So I'm gonna build a chest and show you guys. The day is gonna be over soon, so we're gonna get that little annoying cutscene saying day whatever. Okay. Yeah, chests also have a weight limit of 60, so that's about 66 rocks. I don't know if it can get upgraded along with your max inventory or max inventory capacity. That would be a terrible system, because if your storage chests have differing maximums, then you have to always be resorting your inventory, and that doesn't make sense. You want to do it once when you get like a new chest. Here I can only fit 66. So in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to even use chests, because you can be over encumbered and you know it won't be a problem, because you also need to carry the items on you to craft stuff. Now that's normal, but after playing Pal World, where you can just craft anything using any material in any chest that's located near the Pal box, I was like, yo, that's super convenient. I want every game to have that going forward. The only games where it shouldn't have it is more like factory oriented, but I feel like you should be able to do it yourself. But for the factory, you know, obviously you can't do that because you have to transfer products and intermediaries and raw resources and just figure everything out. But
Rise ain't
yeah.
shy, Exo-Farmer. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
I didn't make any modifications, Piper. Okay.
Not shooting. Not shooting. That should keep it good until tomorrow. Drink up, little plant.
Okay. Make some fodder. See, that's instantaneous, and you just get it all at the same time. We're gonna go get some aluminum rods over there, and then we'll go swing up and get the red crystals. Oh, we'll also feed some animals here. You can't feed them in the mech, so you have to get out. Okay. These are the 1 out of 3 there. There's 2 other nests that we can feed, and then we get a bonus in terms of the materials generated for the next day. I'm not sure if I like that mechanic. You know, if you talk about it realistically, you know, everything's tedium in these games. That's part of the reason why people like it, is it's immediate gratification. You just hit a rock and get some rocks right away, right? And you can build something right away. A lot of dopamine released in these type of games. So I saw mention that it was my buddy Lou was saying, hey man, like every company's making these
Time for some action.
crappy, low effort survival crafting games. I'm not saying that this game is one of them. This one looks very polished. But yeah, it makes sense because, you know, if a big company wanted to make a game that could, you know, have a lot of people spend a lot of time on it, survival crafting is definitely one of the genres you can go into. It's like almost the same as a live service game, but you're not really monetizing it that way. Although I feel like there are some companies that will definitely try to put in microtransactions. But the reason why it's a little bit easier to make is you just procedurally generate stuff and you don't really handcraft the map. There's a lot of games that do though. I think Enshrouded has a handcrafted map. A lot of games do, but like for example No Man's Sky, you know, it's procedurally generated. I love No Man's Sky, don't get me wrong. But when you go on to, you know, a planet for the 100th time, it just starts to feel the same and there's really nothing exciting or unique to do on those planets. But you can just, you know, mass generate stuff and then the player makes their own fun. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do. I love survival crafting. It's my favorite genre, but I've just noticed other companies are kind of hopping on the bandwagon right now. Okay, we're gonna go get some of the red crystals. Also got the Ravages. Yeah, so there's a giant door where it lights up every time you clear an area, so that gives you an idea of how many areas there are to clear and restore. And then I don't know if you can go through that weird door over there, but something will probably happen there too. Okay, there's little frogs here with the leaf tails. You need the nice fodder for these dudes. Yeah. Oh, I gotta upgrade this first. Oh, I completely forgot. Get some aluminum down here then, and then we'll do that. One thing I wish could be improved was the pickup radius for the mech. I feel like you don't pick up all the items even if they're really close by. It'll make the game feel a lot better, like this is what I'm talking about. So I have to pull out the vacuum and hoover it up. I wish you could just not do that and have it done automatically. See, we're over encumbered and we cannot run now or jump. Down the way, trees. Okay. So the mech feels pretty okay. Feels like a standard mech. You do have like a little bit of turn time. Feels a little bit slow, like you're driving a boat. And you don't want more blueberry seeds. I want the Ravages I'm gonna put in here.
Fresh soil, neat seeds.
Okay. It's a is what I mean. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Actually, I'll keep the rocks on me. See if we have enough to get the upgrades. Oh. Weird, okay. Oh, a little bit. I don't know why it was working fine before. It's a little bit janky now. Okay. Make some aluminum parts. Again, it would just be better if I could get the items into my inventory. This seems like an arbitrary restriction. Okay, I'll show off the new hose now.
Show on the road.
After I open this up. That's way better now. Okay, we can go mine some of the red crystals. I will go show off the area where you might need some jump puzzling. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be a thing, but we'll see when the full game comes out. And that's enough. I do think there will be co-op in the game because I remember seeing promotional material for the game and it had multiple mechs, so if you wanted to play this game with your friends... Oh! I almost tipped over. I think that would be a possibility. Weird. This is what I mean. I wish the pickup radius was just slightly larger and it would feel a lot better. Oh. Okay. I'm not over encumbered. Goodness. Okay. I'll show off the area and then you can kind of use your imagination. So one thing is, I don't know if it's because of the demo or because, you know, we don't have everything unlocked, but there's like a literal wall blocking access to certain areas. So if you look there, it seems to be some sort of floating islands that maybe you can jump around. Not entirely sure. There should also be a starfish here somewhere that you can dig up. You can also feed these dudes.
Hey there, little fella.
Mr. Krabs. This guy's like, where's mine?
Revved up and ready to go.
Okay. So here, you can jump on those areas. There. A little bit of a hover. I don't remember going up there. Whoa! What the heck? Okay, well. You can press mouse wheel to go from first person to third person. I do like first person a bit better. Well, we can't go further than that, so you got an idea here. Oh, yeah, there's a force field here. Alright, we'll go back now. The reason why you might want to play in third person is to see your mech skins. You can also have a photo mode here. There for people who like that stuff. I know for No Man's Sky there were people who only just walked around and took photos, so for every game there's different players, people looking for different things. So I recognize that. I try to consider all the different ways people might want to play the game, or different things they might want to get out of a game. Did I say that correctly? I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Okay. I wish this was just an overlay. Yeah, you can see the nest fed there. We got resource boosts. Boosts? What the heck am I saying? Sorry, I'm a little bit
Hope you had a good night's sleep. I can't stop admiring
Well,
those nice
scatterbrain right now.
decorations you built yesterday. You've really got an eye for that kind of thing. Fresh soil, neat seed.
An extra? Oh, this is new. Weed seeds. Oh. They ruined my plans. What the heck? We can make noxious spores now. Come back. Is that it? Wow, that was the first time I ever seen that. Okay. I mean, it kind of sucks that they ruined my seeds, but alright.
Great shot.
You can totally get a whole plot if you aim. I'm just being real sloppy right now. Okay, well, I'll show you the merchant. feel like they
cannot buy
boosted the
it,
amount of
can I?
money you earn, so you can see everything. So you can get cosmetic
Deal.
items, we'll get that. You can also get decorative
Deal.
items.
Deal. Coming right up. Sold. Catching. Coming right up.
Get some
Deal.
wheat seeds.
Sold. Coming right up. You drive a hard bargain. I like it. Bye
Okay.
now.
That's pretty much the game now, but let's see what this floor does. Can we make it? We can. Yeah, let's make some. Can we build the table? The question. Can. Let's build it. See what it does.
Time for some manual labor.
Nothing. I'm not sure if it's part of the story or not. I can't tell. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much everything in the demo. I mean, I missed some items. That was nice to see the wheat stuff. I didn't see that at all. I think I played like 4 hours in one save file and 2 hours or so in the other. Anyways, I'll show you my other save files so you can get an idea of the cosmetic items, and then we will call it quits there. Okay. So you get a big barn, and then it's the same thing. It seems to have some sort of a snap system in play. This is my little camp I made. Try to make it a little bit homey with the decorative items. You also have a signpost, you can write whatever you want. Yeah. I was a little disappointed with this. This is not a storage item, it's a decorative item. And I think at this point I pretty much bought everything I can in terms of decorations,
What will
yeah.
it be? Pleasure doing business with
Show
you.
some of the mech parts. This is the hot rod skin, which I kind of like because it has different colors. Whereas mostly just red for the skins that you get in the very beginning. We'll show off the vintage. Okay. See, this feels good when it works, but when it doesn't, that's when it's like a little bit awkward. Oh. No. I'm not sure if I need to even remove the parts, but anyways, that looks pretty clean too. Okay, and then for the last part, I'll put all the graphics up to high. So you can see what it looks like. I turned it to low because it maxes out my GPU. I have a 2070 Super, which is by no means a low-end GPU, but it's getting a little bit old, and a lot of modern games are not optimized. So it'll use up 100% of your GPU. And the game does look a lot better with everything turned up high. Yeah, look at this. It's a good-looking game. Alright, that's gonna be it. Hopefully this came in handy. I know it's not entertaining, but the reason why I do it this way is to show off the whole game from start to end if it's a demo, but like the first hour or so of the game to show what it's really like playing the game. and not just show off the good parts or just show off the bad parts, depending on, you know, if the person had a bias towards the game or not. I think that's doing the consumer a disservice, because while there's a lot of good parts, there's also a lot of not so good parts, some tedium, some work, or not so great design in terms of the mechanics that might turn off some players. It depends on your personal preference, what you want on the game, and what you can tolerate. So obviously I try to hit everything possible, like you can do base design if you want. It's not very robust, but you can make a little homey house. There is still a little bit of production line stuff, not a lot though, at least from the demo. I'm sure you can build more later. And it's mostly, I feel like, focusing on the narrative and the immersion and exploration, because the world looks great. And I mean, just looking at the storage system, I don't think they expect you to harvest a lot of things. Because, you know, yeah, 66 rocks in a box, you can get 66 rocks very quickly. So I think they want you to focus more on exploration. But yeah, so that's the game according to the demo. And you know, let me know if you guys are interested in getting it or not. I'm kind of on the edge here. I'm on the fence here. I think it's gonna be a good game, as it feels very polished right now, but for what I'm looking for out of a survival crafting game, it doesn't have enough meat, you know. I want to build something massive. I want, you know, to design a production line and make it operate smoothly, stuff like that. The narrative stuff's great, but then it runs out, you know. Alright, that's gonna be it, fellas. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there. And I'll catch you guys next time.